how the Super Mario movie could have been even better. After the release of the long-awaited Super Mario Bros. Movie, there was no doubt that the film was going to be a major financial success. Being so far from the initial release, it's fun to look back on the film and speculate what could have been, which is exactly what we plan to do. Today, we're discussing potential changes that could have made the Super Mario movie even better. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video where we'll discuss what characters would have made the movie even better. Less fan service. While it's very fun to point out all the cute references in the film, the oversaturation of Easter eggs becomes overwhelming. At times, the film feels like less of a movie and more like a game of I Spy with all the Easter eggs to be found. Nothing is wrong with a few references here and there, but they shouldn't be at the forefront of your story. This isn't to suggest that incorporating nods to the source material is inherently problematic. After all, a sprinkling of well-placed references can create a sense of familiarity and delight among longtime fans while potentially introducing new audiences to the franchise's history. The challenge lies in finding the right balance so that these nods don't overshadow the core story and characters. It works better when these references are used as a way to build the world of the Mushroom Kingdom, like when warp pipes are revealed to be the main mode of transportation for all of the kingdom's residents. Having Easter eggs that don't harm the pacing of the film are also a better alternative. For instance, the R-Wing that can be seen on top of Mario's TV in his room is a cool sight to behold. However, nothing is added to the story when we take time to watch Mario die while playing Kid Icarus. More soundtracks from the games. When Mario first enters the Mushroom Kingdom, the track that plays is wonderful. Incorporating several scores from the games, the music here helps illustrate a sense of whimsy and wonder as Mario explores the bustling kingdom. Unfortunately, the film is plagued with several uninspired songs in the soundtrack. Popular songs like Holding Out for a Hero and Take On Me feel out of place. It's strange to see these songs included when the Super Mario series has a rich song library to choose from. Fans of the film appreciated when the Gusty Garden Galaxy theme played in the ending credits. You can't help but imagine the cinematic magic that could be unleashed by including a broader selection of iconic themes. The Super Mario series has consistently delivered memorable melodies that not only complement the gameplay, but also leave an unforgettable impression on players. The inclusion of tracks from the Paper Mario, Mario & Luigi, and mainline 3D Mario games could infuse the film with an added layer of nostalgia and awe, reinforcing the connection between the cinematic adaptation and the beloved series. Deeper story. It's common for people to say that the Mario movie is just a kid's movie, or that the games aren't known for the plot. While it's true Mario games often don't have memorable stories, the games can rely on fun mechanics and gameplay to get by. People remember Mario because his games are fun, not because of the deep lore of the Mushroom Kingdom. With a film, you need people to be invested in the characters and the story being told. For example, we can look at the Sonic the Hedgehog films. The Sonic the Hedgehog games also aren't well known for deep stories with vast lore. However, the films manage to create fun narratives that don't rely on the Sonic the Hedgehog world to carry the film. You aren't watching this film and constantly pointing out different references to the series. Instead, you're engaged with Sonic's story as he grapples with loneliness and finally finding a family. This isn't to say this film is perfect, but that it's possible for children's media to tell meaningful stories. Saying that the movie is just for kids isn't a proper excuse for presenting a flat story that's ultimately pretty uninteresting. Movies like The Iron Giant, Toy Story, and Spirited Away are all fantastic movies that present plots that expresses messages that can resonate with viewers that aren't specifically children. Emphasis on the characters. While we love the characters featured in the Mario film, it's disappointing to see that our main protagonists don't see any kind of major change upon the film's ending. The main story arc for Mario and Luigi is that they go from feeling like losers to gaining a slight feeling of self-worth. After they defeat Bowser in a fight, they're respected by their family and praised as heroes. However, the characters themselves don't change all too much throughout the film. Mario, Peach, Toad, and Donkey Kong all end the film exactly as they were when they were first introduced. The only slight change emerges from Donkey Kong and Mario's relationship, where they evolve from enemies to friendly rivals. The biggest change is seen with Luigi, where he teams up with Mario to fight Bowser despite his own fears. While it's nice to see Luigi have this character arc, it seemingly appears out of nowhere. You could argue that Luigi changes after his flashback to when he and Mario were children. But the change is still abrupt. This could have been mitigated by showing Luigi work together with his fellow inmates to craft a plan on escaping Bowser's lair, being inspired by Mario and recognizing that he can't always rely on his brother to save him. Original characters. Nintendo may have struggled with giving characters a definitive character arc because they're hesitant to paint their heroes in a negative light or as individuals with flaws. However, this hasn't stopped Nintendo from creating characters in Mario games that develop over the course of the adventure. For example, there are original characters in the Paper Mario series. Characters like Tippy, Bobby, and Vivian have interesting stories that unfold as you progress through the game. A Mario movie could take a similar approach by introducing us to original characters. They could have taken the Paper Mario approach by using a slightly altered enemy design like Goombario or Koops. They could have also made an entirely new creature in the Mushroom Kingdom, like something similar to Mallow. Either way, a new character would have allowed Nintendo to craft a character arc without having to worry about muddying the reputation of pre-established characters. Waiting before teasing new characters. The end credit scene of the Super Mario Bros. Movie left fans excited about the potential sequel and the prospect of Yoshi finally making his appearance on the big screen. However, there is a sense that this thrilling surprise lost some of its impact after watching the entire film. As Mario, Peach, and Toad embark on their journey across the enchanting landscapes of the Mushroom Kingdom, we see the group explore a variety of landscapes. Among these backdrops, a verdant grass field captures our attention as a playful herd of Yoshis dashes across the screen. Amidst the chaos of the stampede, a pink Yoshi pauses to cast a curious glance at Mario and the group. This scene, while a nod to the beloved Yoshi and a clear teaser for the sequel, inadvertently takes away from the surprise of this eventual appearance. Having witnessed the Yoshi's brief cameo in the first film, the revelation of Yoshi as a central figure in the next installment doesn't carry the same punch it might have had if we had been left to speculate and anticipate his entrance. To potentially address this issue, a couple of approaches could be considered. One option might involve revisiting the editing room and contemplating the removal of the scene featuring the Yoshi herd. By omitting this snippet, the sequel's tease could regain some of its initial impact, leaving audiences eagerly guessing what new characters or developments might be in store. Alternatively, the creative team could explore the possibility of introducing an entirely different character during the post-credit scene. While Yoshi's charm and popularity are undeniable, the surprise character could be revitalized by teasing a different character, one that viewers might not expect. Rumors have been circulating about Wario and Luigi potentially emerging as antagonists in the upcoming film. If these speculations hold true, the duo could indeed be having a captivating choice for the post-credit scene, reigniting curiosity and speculation about the sequel's direction. That is all the suggestions we have to make the Super Mario movie a better film. What would you like to see in a Mario movie? Original characters or more soundtracks from the games? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos.